Hello YouTube, it's Dan RVD2000, also known as Dan 2x10 here, back again, making another YouTube video for you guys. But this time, it is a WWE prediction video for WrestleMania 30. And I'm going to read out some of the match cards that I wrote down, and for the ones that I remember. Starting with the first one I wrote down, which was the Vicky Guerrero's Divas Championship Interventional match at WrestleMania 30. Now, it's basically AJ Lee is defending her Divas Championship against the rest of the Divas roster. Every single Diva is going to be there in that match. And there is going to be two different predictions for each of my predictions here. The ones that I think that are going to be booked to win, and those are the ones that I want to win the match. Now, I couldn't really particularly care less about this match, but if I could go for the one who I think and who I want, I think that AJ Lee is going to retain the Divas Championship, but if I could choose any of the Divas out there, I would probably want Tamina Snuka, because of the fact that they've been partners all this time, and I think there might be some big betrayal in a situation there. She wins it and becomes a face, and that's what I think will happen in that match. The second one I've got written down here is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. 30 WWE superstars going to battling it out to chuck him over the top rope. Last man standing against the Memorial Trophy that Hulk Hogan announced a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. Brilliant for the host of WrestleMania to announce a brand new match for WrestleMania 30. I've announced everyone so far, except for 3 superstars that I looked on the website just a minute ago to see what type of matches there were. There are 3 superstars that have not been announced yet so far. But the predictions for WrestleMania 30 I'm going to upload as soon as I've done this. I personally want the Big Show to win this because he looks like it could be the odds-on favorite. Whether I think how it's going to be the winner, no, it could go between maybe Alberto Del Rio, Sheamus, Christian, maybe Biggie Langston. Yes, that's right. I said Biggie Langston, WWE. It's no freaking Biggie. No, it's Biggie Langston, people. There might be some maybe Rey Mysterio might end up being the winner, but personally, I want the Big Show. But I think all those others that I just mentioned might actually be the ones that win it, like Sheamus, Christian, Alberto Del Rio. But again, put in the comments below who you think is going to win these matches. The next one I got written down is The Shield versus Kane and the New Age Outlaws. No brainer. I think they are going to make The Shield dominate and destroy Kane and the New Age Outlaws. There might be a few pinfall moments where it gets interrupted and chaos pursues, and stuff will happen. It'll be a big match, and I know for the fact that they can put on a great show. Not as great as big as a match as the Shield versus the Wyatts at Elimination Chamber. That was a huge and great match. Yes, the Wyatts won. Personally, I wanted to see the Shield to win, but hey, the Shield did their best, and they performed the way they should, But I think that they are going to win. The Shield is going to win, and I want the Shield to win. Believe in the Shield. Next up, I've written down is the pre-show, the WrestleMania 30 2-hour special pre-show, the WWE Championship Fatal 4-Way, Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way, with the Los Matadors, Ryback, the Usos, and the Real Americans. That's going to be a great match. Last week on Monday Night, spoiler alert here, this week on Raw, and just past Monday, it was the Usos and Los Matadors taking on Ryback and the Real Americans, where they had the old switcheroo with the Los Matadors, did the old fake injury switch, person switched with the other person that was fresh, and they pulled off the victory. So I reckon that might be possible for them to pull that off at WrestleMania 30, and but I think that the Usos are going to retain at WrestleMania 30, but I want, this may sound strange, we the people, we're real Americans. Because I like Antonio Cesaro and I do like Jack Swagger. And Zeb Colton a month ago. Well, Yosemite Sam. So, for that reason, we the people, baby. All the way for the real Americans. Now, there's the John Cena versus Bray Wyatt matchup that I can't wait to see, and I personally think they're going to push Bray Wyatt even more than they should, which is good and best for business. The Wyatts are one of my favorite trios of all time, stables of all time as well. So yeah, and I think that it might be a possibility for John Cena to win, but I think they're going to have Bray Wyatt win this one, and I want Bray Wyatt to win. Who doesn't want the Wyatts? Because they are going to be cheering, and the fans in the WWE universe, they're going to be going nuts. There might be some, I think there might be some Cena fans out there that might be cheering at WrestleMania 30, but when then that the music starts, you make a grand entrance, there'll still be lots of boos. Personally, I think Cena's an okay guy. Now, I mean, I used to hate him, but now I like him. You know, in between now that he's stepping down from the main event, and he's now in the mid card for middle. He's like in the middle, so good for Cena to let people like Bray Wyatt go over him. You know, good for the WWE. Bray Wyatt, best for business. Then we got ourselves, I think, the streak. Will Brock Lesnar be able to be that one that breaks the streak? Eat, sleep, break the streak. It's your boy, Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman is a Paul Heyman guy. Beast. The Beast will be unleashed against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. But that's not what I think's gonna happen. And that's not what everyone else that's watching this video, that's a huge hardcore WWE fan, knows. Never bet against The Undertaker. The Undertaker's gonna win at WrestleMania 30. My predictions, who I think and who I want to win. Brock Lesnar might have the Kamala lock and maybe the F5. There might be a few good moves that they both pull out throughout the match, and no doubt it'll be an outstanding match. But at the end of the day, Brock Lesnar will lose to The Undertaker to continue as 22-0. Let's see, and we have the two main events, and in my opinion, we got the Triple H versus Daniel Bryan, and the winner will go to the main event of WrestleMania to face Randy Orton and Batista for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So I think the winner of the Daniel Bryan and the Triple H match is gonna be Daniel Bryan. Who else? No one else can. The heat that has happened since SummerSlam has happened. That's who I think is gonna win. Daniel Bryan is gonna win both the Triple H versus Daniel Bryan matchup, and then he will go on to the main event at WrestleMania 30 and beat Batista and Randy Orton and become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So yeah, there you go. That's my WrestleMania 30 predictions, and I hope that maybe Hulk Hogan gets involved somehow We're gonna see the great legends like Razor Ramon, Warrior, Mr. T, Pity the Fool, uh, Jake Snake Roberts, Leader, all in the Hall of Fame bit that they have in the middle. Whether there's going to be matches that are going to be cut, whether there's going to be matches that are going to be added, big surprises, big WrestleMania matches, big WrestleMania moments. If you want to place it down in the comment section below, what was your favorite WrestleMania moment or WrestleMania match? That'll be good. And predictions for this year's WrestleMania 30. So yeah, this is Dan. I really enjoyed 2000. And Dan 3 times Dan and Xbox Live saying, I hope you enjoy WrestleMania. So what you gonna do, brothers, when the Hulkamania runs wild on WrestleMania 30? Thank you for watching.